Well, that was weird. Hopefully all is back on and going okay. Not sure what happened there. Restream, I think, just decided to do its kind of typical thing of doing weird shit and just wouldn't work. Never had the stream disconnect like fully though. That was weird, and it wasn't my internet either. So anyway, logged out, logged back in. Hopefully that has fixed all the problems. Let's crack straight back on. Weird. Okay, right. Okay, so not sure when I disconnected, but I looked up and it wasn't connected anymore. So hopefully haven't missed too much. And let's hope it doesn't do it again for the rest of the stream. Also, yeah, sorry guys, ads are gonna roll again in a second if you are watching on Twitch. Right, let's see where we're going for this contract. Quite a way away. Interesting. Okay, so if I go pretty much straight across here, I think I'll get roughly to the right place for this deadwood contract. Yeah, it wouldn't be a stream of mine if it didn't have some sort of technical difficulty, but never had that one before, so hopefully won't happen again. Right, I'm aiming roughly in this direction. I actually have no idea where I'm going. It's not a block that I've been to before. That is a very dense bit of woodland, so I don't think I'll drive straight through there. Hopefully it's really easy to spot the trees on this one. A stream or two back, I did have a bit of a mare trying to figure out exactly which trees I was chopping down, and yeah, it was really obvious in the end, but still took a while to actually figure it out. I'm actually thinking I probably need to go higher. I think it's 27 I'm aiming for. Where am I aiming for? Yeah, nice. Okay, well this is probably good because I do think the sawmill does need a top up, so good start. And hopefully by the time I finish this contract as well, actually the next 2 pallets that I need will be ready. That's another thing I need to do, is buy a second front loader, no not front loader, front loader. Front loader pallet fork to leave up at the sawmill, so I can quickly swap out and grab the pallets as they spawn. It's kind of weird wearing a headset. I haven't worn a headset in a while. Right, really nice open field. Awesome. I can already see 3 of the however many trees. I don't actually know how many there are. But let's get chopping. Looks like there might be 5. Those 2 are really nice and close. Oh, actually might be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, that's a lot of trees. Can't complain too much, so it's basically free wood for the sawmill. You would not believe it. Taking a leaf of absence. I don't actually know what that's for. I'm guessing that's spelling a certain number of trees. For reference, that was a Steam. Oh lol. Thanks, Brad. Much appreciated. See, this is why it's really painful when you have technical difficulties. Just throws you off for the rest of the stream. But yes, thank you for pointing that out. That is helpful. Lol. Thank God you noticed it then. Imagine if I'd like spent an hour streaming and not really paid attention, and then it's just my face for the entire stream. That would be really boring for most people watching. Funny. Anyway, how are you doing? Settling in well? Also, I'm just gonna say, Lorna has damaged my algorithm on TikTok. It's completely changed everything that pops up now. It's quite funny. Right. So, still quite a lot of trees that are choppable, but I've already done 25% of the contract. So that sounds like 6 to me, but I feel like there might be 7. That's funny. Right, before we carry on, is sound okay? Is everything else okay? Nice. Oh, am I silly? I think there's 8. There must be 8 trees. Right, because I've chopped 4 and that's 50% done. Ugh, maths. Not my strong point. All good. Yes, she's changed by your FYP also. Sound-wise, you sound a little echoey. Interesting. I don't know if this does anything. This little dial. Does that change anything? It might just be that my room is quite empty at the moment. Although I have got my little, I don't know what you want to call this, little mic pillow. I don't actually remember what it's called. A boom thing? I don't know. Who knows? Something. Some technicality. Technicality? Some technicality. As you can tell. It's going well. Right, I'm almost 100%, there we go, missed a few branches on here, but it's fine. We'll see them when we pick them up off the floor. I think we've got these 2 trees and maybe 1 or 2 of those trees over there. Although that one hasn't got a mark on it, so actually might just be looking at this one. I also really don't know how deadwood contracts work. Do trees randomly die and then they become part of the deadwood contract? Or is it trees that are only placed on certain areas? Or do the trees regenerate in some way? I really don't know. Or is it just like a finite amount of deadwood and then you're done? Not that bad to be fair. I wouldn't worry. All right, thank you. Yeah, it probably is because my room's a bit, well, to be fair, most things are for once away in a cupboard rather than just out and about. So maybe that's why. Try to be a little bit organized sometimes. Right, that one didn't have a symbol, right? So that's not the one. Got 1 over here, is that 2? Yes, I see the orange spray paint, nice. And yes, I haven't tested my winch out either. Oh. Because that did crash the game last time. 2 times ago. 2 streams ago, it was crashing my game completely. And I did mean to report it, but I haven't. So I don't know if it's been fixed, but I'm not going to risk it again because I can't face restarting the game. Although to be fair, actually 25 loads up a lot more quickly than 22 did. Although that might also be the sheer number of mods I used to run. Obviously, not as many mods out at the moment, so I can't have stupid amounts. Right, start chopping these up. Getting them trailer ready. Right, where is the other tree? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's so much easier to actually see them when they've got their branches on. Nice. Okay, famous last words. I said that last stream went really well in terms of picking these up. So hopefully that is gonna be the same today. Hopefully you don't regress with skill, right? It's only been less than a week, so theoretically I should still be pretty good on it. Nice, right, okay. I've already lost the other trees in the grass. I kind of wish you could put like a little flag in the ground. That'd be very handy. Right, final 4. Already starting to get dark as well, which is a little bit annoying. I'm planning on having enough money to at least get somewhere to sleep in this stream. That is the plan, or the dream, maybe rather than the plan. I have managed to get some sort of sleep trigger. So I'm thinking worst case scenario, today will be the day to get a shed. The equipment could definitely do with being in a shed anyway. And then, I mean, at the moment, technically I'm sleeping in the tractor, so I think a shed is a step up from a tractor either way. And then slowly but surely we will aim for a trailer. But I think at the moment I've got so many other things I need to buy, as well as a big loan to pay off. So I think it's more sensible to go for a shed, which can act as both things. I would sleep in a shed if I had no choice. Only in September as well, so it's not going to be stupidly cold. Nice, the like thunder in the background is a little bit ominous. But hopefully now the trees are chopped down, I won't get hit by lightning, so positives. Right, that is first branch in. Where's the little bit? There we go. Ooh, yeet. Nice. So yeah, I found like loading wise it's easier to get the small bits in first and then start stacking the bigger bits on top. Just seems to be a little bit smoother. They also fit quite nicely in the little gap that's sort of smaller well, I'll show you in a second. It basically is like slightly narrower in the middle on the trailer, and yeah, it does work really well just putting the little ones in first. You just become the tallest thing for lightning to strike when it. Oh, that is a good point. No, I'm not the tallest thing. I mean, there's a tractor there that's taller than me, and also there's some tall trees over there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Although I am in the middle of like an open area, so maybe not so fine. Either way, I reckon I'm stronger than lightning. Just call me Thor. True. Maybe we just try and get this done as quickly as possible and hope for the best. Hope that no lightning actually strikes. Too fab. Not seeing any flashes, so at the moment it's just the thunder. So maybe the storm isn't quite above our heads. Oh no. You know I was saying like this is the easiest bit to do. Well, it can be, but I like to make things look really difficult. Right. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to trim these little branches off if I can. Nice. Nice. Right, that's the first 4. Other 4 are over there, so I think I'm going to drive over and grab them quickly. And then we'll get the big boys in. Alright, so there's 1, 2. It's kind of easy to see them. Also, doing the smallest bits first, in terms of like moving them, it does mean it's slightly easier to see the rest of it that's left behind, because yeah, much chunkier. They stick out from the grass just that little bit more. If you leave the little bits to the end, actually you just can't see them, and it's, yeah, impossible. Nightmare. Right, that's 1, 2, I think final 2 are over there. I've already forgotten where they are. Nice. And then we'll work backwards, putting the chunky bits in. Ay, 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 this is not going well, right. Neatly does it. Nice. Right, did I say I've got 2 more bits? Yes, nice. Somewhere over there, I think. Damn, it is hammering down. I would not enjoy being outside in this rain. Not good. I don't think I'm dressed for it either. I think I've literally got like a t-shirt on and dungarees. What have I got on? Oh. Go away. If I like broken, how do I change into third person mode? Am I being really silly? Either I've broken the game or some of my keybinds have changed. Third person mode's a thing, I'm pretty sure. If I like reset all the keybinds, is that gonna help me? Am I being... Alright, put the flashlight away. For 1. There we go. Yeah, I'm in a t-shirt. Painful. That was painful. Right, anyway. Yes, not dressed for the weather. Probably more so when I'm in the lumberjack gear. It's also about to get dark. Oops. Yeah, it's actually, this is not going as smoothly today. I actually think the collisions have changed. Like, before, I think I don't remember there being as many collisions. I'm not sure if I prefer it. I think I do. It was a bit weird when you could just put the branches through the trailer. But then I kind of got used to being able to. Anyway. First world problems. Right, that is that bit done. I am missing a tree. Am I missing a tree? No. Is that part of the tree? Yeah, there we go. That feels really heavy. Right. You are going to go in first time. Gross. Not the way I intended that to sound. Right, perfect. Nailed it. Oh, nice. I didn't think I'd get that branch underneath. Right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Right, let's start loading up this trailer. We have a few hours of daylight we have left. So yeah, I have absolutely got zero hope of loading this in third person. First person even. Has to be in third person. Yeah, definitely should lower that down a bit more gently. I don't know why, but I'm losing money and I'm not doing anything. I'm wondering if that's the sawmill running. Does it take like money on a 15-minute basis? I don't know. Or is it just because it's running? I don't know how the productions work. Oh, if I put the other one in the... Which one's the chunky end? That's the chunky end, right? I might have put the other branch in the wrong way round, but as long as it's not tipping, it's fine. Gonna have to get some lights on in a second. Nice. Right, that is one tree fully finished. Get some work lights on. I don't think I'm going to be able to see where the trees are. This might be a job that's finished in the morning. We'll see how it goes. I think, to be honest, I'm probably only going to be able to do, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to load this all in one trailer. We'll see. I think it'll be a massive miracle if I can, because I think most of the other contracts I have done it in 2 runs. But you never know. Let's see if I can wiggle that over. Ah, nuts. Right, so obviously didn't get a good enough grip on that one, but hopefully that is good. I've got this way too close to one end, I think is the issue. Noise. Alright, try and get this one a little bit more centrally. Okay, right, good luck to me trying to find the rest of the branches in the dark. This is... that looks like it's the heaviest end. I'm very confused. I did drop the other branch, to be fair. I think it's okay. You can just about get away with loading the middle branches, not the right way round, if that makes any sense. But basically, you should be putting... oh, nuts. You should be putting the heaviest end at the top end of the trailer. Because if not, it's gonna potentially tip out, because these are probably a bit long for what the trailer should be towing, but yeah. Alright, nice. Right, I think I'm gonna have to get out and scout out where I've left the rest of the trees, because it's so hard to see in the normal light, let alone in the dark. Right, that way. Past this little tiny tree is the next one. That is 2 trees down, 6 to go. Not grab the biggest one first, because I'm not in the best angle to grab that one. Nice. Okay, you know what? I'm wondering if it's worth just trying to stuff all of the wood that's here into the trailer. This is 3 complete trees so far. Well, soon to be 3 complete trees. Is it 3 or are we up to 4? I've lost count already. That is a terrible idea. Let's go slightly more central. I guess it depends how well I can stack them. If I can get them all in at like a normal angle, we might be alright. Oh. You tricked me. It's really hard to tell sometimes if it's got a decent grip. Nope, that has not got a grip at all. So it kind of sometimes looks like it's got a good grip, and then you try and move, and it does not. Crez, hey, how's it going? I can't cut them all down, they're not all my trees. I'm doing a contract currently, which is basically to remove the dead trees. So I'm only allowed to take the ones that I'm allowed to take, you know? But, yeah, to be honest, at the moment, why are you not going in the grab? Ay, ay, ay. At the moment, it's hard enough to do the ones I'm meant to take, let alone taking any other ones. Nope, you don't look like you've got a good grip at all. Ay, ay, ay. Right, what's that? I don't understand. Why are you slipping out all the time? Is it because it's wet? Is the rain affecting it? I don't know. I did not have this problem last time. Right. So that's hitting the ground slightly, so it's like lift it up a teeny tiny bit. Right, that should be fine. I won't tell if you don't. To be fair, last time it did let me chop down a tree that I wasn't meant to take, but I didn't take it because, you know, I'm just too honest. What? Oh, shiza. I honestly don't know what's going on with this. Grab? Like that looks, right. That looks to me pretty perfect. Okay, but then as soon as you try and lift it, it's not having it. Is that it? Is that it? Are we good? Yes. Painful. Also, yeah, absolute nightmare trying to do this at night, and not only that, I installed a mod today that was like better lighting, and I forgot to enable it before I loaded up the game, so don't have it. It's just a little bit annoying. It would have given me like side lights as well, which would have been really handy right now. Anyway, we have managed to get that one in, and I'm pretty sure that means we're up to 3 full trees. Let's have a quick count. 1, 2, yeah, that should be 3, yeah. That's about 3. That's not filling me with hope. I'm gonna fit another 5 trees in. But to be honest, judging by the visibility, I think it might not end up being... Oh, there we go, there's another one. Right, so pretty much straight ahead. Oh, this is a nightmare. I'm also not convinced that doing woodwork at night in the rain would be a good idea. Like, you wouldn't want to be dropping off wet wood. Gross. To your sawmill, because that's just not going to be good. Also, Crest, how's the Stardew farm coming on? Oh, I haven't chopped this one up. Have I not? Surely I've chopped this one up. Oh no, I have chopped this one up. If I just gripped it in a really bad place then. Interesting. We'll find out. Right, I've already forgotten where the wood was, so aiming roughly there. It's easy when you actually know roughly where the wood is, but finding it in the dark, in the grass, in the rain, it's just all a bit of a circus. Right, is that gripped well? Just, we'll take it. I can see 2 more trees over there, which is good. Oh, the moonlight's actually kind of helping. Right. There's 2 trees over there. That means, yeah. This is tree number 4, right? I'm so bad at keeping count. Yeah, tree number 4, and that's looking like a pretty full trailer. So my thoughts are, take this to the sawmill and then call it a night. Get those strapped in. Yeah. So yeah, we've got 2 trees there. Where's the other trees? I can't even see them. Yes, this is a sensible decision. Come back when it's not raining. Driving in the wrong direction for the sawmill. In the sunshine, without the rain. But then again, that is sort of cutting into silage making time, but it's tricky in the dark. Also, I have no idea which direction I'm heading in. I might be heading straight up the mountain, in which case this is not going to be fun. It's very hard to see. This would be absolutely terrifying at night. Yep, there's a tree. Quite a few of those up here. I am still going uphill, which makes me think I am heading up the mountainside. But there's no easy ways to get around. Right, maybe this way will be flat-ish. Oh, I'm going into so many trees. Right, straight on till morning, we'll find out. How am I still going uphill? I don't think... I have no idea where I'm going, but I don't feel like this is right. Going on an adventure. Right, I can see field 4, which is a good sign. Means I'm not too far off from where I need to be going. So hopefully. Oh, don't like that. Hopefully I can get there without crashing into anything. I'm also hoping there's no like sudden drops anywhere, because I'm just sort of roughly aiming in the right direction and hoping for the best. Oh, there's a road! Nice. That must be the Sawmill Road, actually. Good chance to see what spawned as well since last time. So I think I had 2 pallets of one of the things I need, but 1 pallet of the other thing I need. So it does look like I've got 2 now, which is good news. It means I might actually be able to get the money that I should have got from dropping off stuff at one of the buildables. So yeah, I'm gonna potentially go and drop another 2 off now, and see if I can get some money in, because I'm owed 12k as it stands, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get paid when I complete the first stage is what I'm thinking, but I don't know that for sure. Right, okay, that's added a decent amount of wood to the to whatever this is, something, you know, the sawmill, that's what I'm looking for. My sock is coming off, 1 second. Right, plan of action. Okay, so the wood beams are meant to go, apparently the best place is the buildable log cabin. So we're gonna take the wood beams and hope that we get paid. I'm gonna do those first because those are the best price. If I get the money, then I probably will take the planks anyway. Do I want to leave? I might leave the log grab here actually. Can I? No, I can't. I'm gonna need a stable way of carrying those all the way up to the mount, wherever I need to go. It's like way up on a mountain somewhere, if it's the one I'm thinking of. And if it's the other one I'm thinking of, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere and it's not a quick journey. So yeah, either way, it needs to be a proper grab to take these over. Ideally I would have a trailer, but you know, c'est la vie, can't afford it. That is also on the to buy list, but for now, pallet fork is all we need, right? It would also be really handy if you could strap the pallets to the pallet fork. I don't think you can do that. I'll double check while I'm there, because that would be very handy, but I don't think you can do that. I'm also very much hoping I left the pallet fork at the shop, because if not, I'm going to have to go all the way back to the farm to get it. If I have to go all the way back to the farm, I might just sleep. We'll see. Alright, pallet fork, where you at? I bet it's going to be down here somewhere. Almost can guarantee it, because it would just be too funny for it not to be. Right, yeah, there we go. Down at the farm, dang nabbit. You know what? I'm just going to extend the loan 5k and get a second one, because I said I need to do that anyway. And they're not stupidly expensive. Where is my finances? There we go. And that way I can do what I said I was going to do, and I've just realised I've left the tractor driving off in a direction. Not great. Pallet fork. I'm also kind of wondering if like a modded pallet fork will let you, so there's a bit of a risk with mods, because sometimes they work really well and other times they end up not working as well as like the base game ones, but I'm kind of praying that I can actually attach a strap to that. We'll see. I've ended up in a tree because I didn't fully brake. Nice. So I think I said it was the beams I was taking, right? So let's go pick those up. And pray that completing the first stage of a build means that you actually get the money. If not, I'm going to be fuming because there's no way. The reason why I decided to not build my own log cabin right now is because I know I need 36k to get a carpentry so I can actually make the prefab walls, because I think they're something silly like 12 grand each and you need, I think, 8 of them. So yeah, I'm not spending that on a small little cabin. So I have to wait until I can actually afford to buy that before I can build the cabin, which is a bit of a nightmare. The concrete actually wasn't as bad as I thought in terms of cost, because you only need 8 bags. And yeah, it wasn't stupidly expensive, so that is fine. And the carpentry, at least you can then sell the, you know, walls and stuff after. Yeah, so definitely worth waiting. But yeah, I can't afford to be dropping off materials for free. Gotta get paid. And like I said last stream, pretty sure, not 100% sure, but pretty sure, the first stage of the build for the cabins, oh, that doesn't look good, does it? Should just be 2 lots of planks. Yeah, 2 lots of planks, 2 lots of beams. Yeah, maybe don't crash into the post. That's not a great idea. That is not a stable load at all. Right, can I strap this somehow? That is the dream. Nope. That would be too easy. Right. Okay, wish me luck. Right, before I go anywhere, actually, let's have a look which cabin I am going to. One is like way up in the mountain, and that is in a very nice location, but trying to get there is a pain in the ass, so hopefully it's not that one. Right, wood beam, tag place, no. So I think this one is in quite a nice location. It's kind of near, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's kind of in a bit of a flatter area, and it's got a couple ponds nearby. Very pretty. Well, we'll soon find out when I get there. Although, then again, not too sure. I don't remember the one that was up in the mountains being that far away. I think it was only like 1 kilometre rather than 2. So I do think this is the one that's in a slightly nicer location, hopefully. Then again, I am also heading up the mountain, which is not quite what I had in mind. So maybe I should just have a, wait a second. Let's have a look at this on the map. Does it show the tag on the map? Maybe not. But I kind of want to go round the mountain anyway rather than over it, because it was a bit of a bumpy ride. Nice. I think I've avoided the worst of the mountain anyway. There's some bits like really close to the other cabin that were just super bumpy. And then I think I actually had to go all the way down the other side of the mountain, which was a bit of a nightmare. God damn these bots. Right. Hopefully I won't crash whilst I quickly block this person, if I can remember how to do that. I don't want shield mode. What I do want is mod and ban. There we go. Didn't crash either, nailed it. Suddenly I've got 3,000. Have I sold something by accident? How have I got 3 grand? Oh, I took a loan out. Damn, my brain is terrible. Right. Yeah, today has been a very, very lazy day. Didn't get out of bed until I think like 11 or 12. I can't remember. Very lazy day. The plan was to get up and go to the gym and do some shopping. None of those things happened. Just made the most of the first day off of work and yeah, took it easy. Which I thought would help my brain, but no, my brain feels like scrambled egg right now. Maybe after I've had a few lions, caught up on a few months worth of sleep, we'll see. Might improve marginally. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Who knows? Right, yes, this is starting to... Oh, hello. Okay, I don't remember this bit being so bumpy. We are almost there. That was a hell of a bump. Ah, don't do this, right. Okay. Super bumpy. Ah, nuts. I remembered one of the areas being bumpy. I don't remember this bit being bumpy. Maybe I came from a different angle. Right, don't fall. Nice. Okay. Oh no, don't do that. Forks are under the ground. Not what you want. Yeah, good? No. Yeah, see, this is the issue I had with, oh, shizer. Oh, and you knocked the pallet off. Of course you did. So this is the issue I had with the silage pit as well, with the bucket getting caught underground. It's so frustrating. This bump has caused a whole host of problems, right? Let's try and flip you back up the right way for a start. Kind of wonder if I can actually get through both pallets without having to stack them one on top of each other. I think the answer to that is no, and also I am in the ground again. Nice. So annoying. There you go. Yeah, so it's always really hard to know. I don't know if this is the mod that's the issue or if it's just that there's a few bugs. Because I'm pretty sure the issue I had with the silage pit, I was using the base game bucket. So I don't think it was the mod being an issue. Oh, why? So it could be. This is having an absolute great time, but not what I want it to be doing. So yeah, it could be the fork itself is having issues. It could be just that there's a bit of a weird ground glitch here in general. I don't know. I'm gonna try and not get an angle that's gonna dig into the ground because I don't want that to happen again. Right, one pallet is on. We're also so close, which is what makes this even more painful. Come on. Okay, that was a really weird sound which sounded like screaming, and I'm not sure if that was in the game or if that was someone outside. Could have been an animal in game. Who knows? Bit disconcerting this time in the night though. Come on, right, stay put. Literally, all I've got to do is get you around the corner. Ah, right, that's it. One at a time it is. I'm coming back for you because I cannot be bored. Stay put. Hopefully I don't actually forget where it is. We'll soon see. Please don't tell me this is a third build as well. If this is, then I'm in trouble. Oh. Because that will mean... No, this is the one up the mountain. I'm very confused. Right, anyway. Take the pallets. Buck, hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Alright, that is one pallet in. Oh, don't do this to me. Why are you like this? Don't you dare flip my tractor. Problem is, I don't want to like disconnect it, because if I disconnect it, I might lose it underneath the map. Which would be almost as much of a pain. Yeah, strange. Oh, it's going good. How about you? Well, it was going good. And then these forks just seem to keep getting stuck in the ground, which is very irritating. Because, yeah, it's making the tractor do weird things. I can't drop... I've not had this with the other pallet fork. I'm gonna go out on a whim. On a limb? I don't know. And say that this is an issue to do with the fork itself, maybe. Although then again, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Come on. Maybe if I do just disconnect it, it'll be okay. What have I come back to? I wish I could tell you. Because the fork keeps getting stuck in the ground. There we go. Keeps getting stuck under the ground. So, and obviously the ground isn't an object that you can interact with, really. So it just gets stuck and then you can't do anything. You should do trucking. I would, but I'm not very good at it. I've given it a go once before. I say once before. I used to play ETS too, but it has been a long time. And last time I tried to do the driving school thing just to refresh my brain on like how it all works, I couldn't do one of the more advanced courses, and I was just like, yeah, this game is hard. Yeah. I need to practice over Christmas maybe. Right, let's try and flip this over. And hopefully, problem is, it was these bumps that screwed me over because I was absolutely fine when it was flat ground. Well, I say absolutely fine. I was better when it was flat ground. Right, hopefully. And it's really hard now to see what angle to get under the pallet to avoid it sort of, you know, doing whatever weird stuff it wants to do. I know it's not properly on the forks, but I'm going to just go with it because I don't want to risk getting stuck in the ground again. Nightmare. Also doing it, I think I'm going in the right direction. I might have to quickly re-tag where the places I'm meant to be going. When, I don't know, to be honest. If I do, it'd probably be an off-stream kind of thing. But I was actually invited to a trucking company by Old Maple. So I might join that one just for a bit, just to get back into the swing of it. If I then was like, you know, more able to drive again, then maybe I would stream it. But yeah, For now, it is not a streaming type of thing. Right, anyway, tag that place. I'm going in the wrong direction, of course I am. Right, no dramas this time, okay? Just pop it down. Slowly but surely, and get out of here. I also did not get paid for that. Outrageous. How do I get paid for this then? Sound like a Minecraft villager. But this is very frustrating because I've now dropped here 24, no wait. How much were the beams worth? I want to say that was like 6 grand. Okay, so I have dropped 18k's worth of materials off and not got any money. And I really don't know why, because I thought you get paid for doing the buildables that aren't on your, you know, like own land. And it's telling me that's where I should be selling them, but it's not giving me any money. So what I'm thinking is, I deserve the money. I deserve to get paid for all the hard work that I've done. So I'm going to give myself 18 grand. And then if I do get that money eventually, if the game decides that, you know, I am now finally worthy, I will just deduct the 18k at that point. But I'm not going to deliver anything else to the buildables because I'm not getting paid for them, so what's the point? Yeah, so I think that's a terrible idea. Do you have any of the vehicles in FS25 that are not tractors? No, not at the moment. This is all I have. And that is because I'm doing a start from scratch challenge. So the idea is to start with nothing and build up. So I started with this tractor. And eventually I will get more machinery. But yeah, for now, this is all that I have. This is all that I own in the world. I feel like this is the area that had the ponds and stuff. So I'm kind of hoping I don't end up in a pond on the way back home, but I should be right near. I say right near. I'm not quite right near, but I am sort of near-ish the farm. And by the farm, I mean the plot of land that I own. It's not really a farm yet, but it will be. It's getting there. It's got some bales in now. So that's one step in the right direction. Yeah, see, this bit would be a nice bit of land to own. Nice big open area. What a nightmare. Right, I'm gonna, yeah, when I get back to my land, I am going to be sleeping for the night as well as adding myself 18 grand to the bank. Because I deserve to be paid for all of the hard work that I've done so far. Kind of wondering if there's 3 buildables. I don't know if I can check what sell points there are, but I think there's only 2. I do think that is the other one that I have visited before. So that should be at stage 1 by now, because I've delivered enough stuff to cover the first stage. I will double check. If there's 3, I might, if I'm feeling completely crazy, wait just a tiny bit longer, because basically what I want to make sure is that when I've completed the first stage, I don't then get paid. But I think there's only 2. But then again, the other buildable I thought was like past my plot of lands and further down the map rather than across the map. So we'll see. We will see. Right, here's my nice white assortment of bales. Did I go for white in the end? I thought I went blue. Apparently I did go white, but I could have sworn I did not. Anyway. Right. Get time cracking on, and don't look at this because it's sort of cheating, but it's not cheating because I deserve to be paid for. Oh wait, no wait, before I do that, we're gonna look and see. We're gonna look and see. What am I saying? Checking the buildables. That's what I'm doing. Right. Okay. So prices. So if I go on the beams and stuff, I should be able to see exactly. So yeah, I think there's only 2 log cabins. Log cabins. What about planks? 2 cabins, 2 cabins. So yes, I am pretty sure I've delivered the first stage of the build, which means I'm not going to get paid, and therefore I'm going to give myself some money. Oh, you heart my videos, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Yeah, I have been trying to, I think it's nice that I can now stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. It has been helpful. It's also nice to like not have to download and upload the videos again, the VODs again, because I think it's actually streaming to YouTube in a better quality, which is always good. Right, Devonshire Gamer. Hopefully that's the last of that drama. These are now 20% fermented, so I don't think they're going to be ready for sale today, but hopefully in the not too distant future they will be. Oh, look at that beautiful sunset. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice. Right, I think it's time to get back in the tractor. And yes, that does mean I actually do now have enough money to build a shed somewhere. So I will do that at some point. For now, I'd rather just try and get the contract done and potentially look at also getting a stump grinder, because I'm currently mowing grass in areas that have stumps dotted around, which isn't ideal. I would have thought that would cause quite a lot of damage to a mower if I was going over it, so it would be good to get rid of those. And yes, I do have the lumberjack mod installed, but I don't think that's super realistic. But then again, IRL, you probably could actually get you could probably get a decent amount of stumps out with just a tractor and a front and a fork out the front. Could probably get like a decent leverage under there and rip it out the ground. So who knows? Right, that is the last of the copper. I think we'll move on to the Pepsi in a second. I'm going to drive to the sawmill first. Concentrate on one thing at a time. Nice. Well, the bank account, I can't speak today. The bank account's looking a lot better now. That is pretty fuggy. 20k, not too shabby, not too shabby. I know I did take out another 5k loan, so probably start trying to pay that back off. But first, I really want to get a shed, because then I can put a sleep trigger in and I can actually get through the night in some sort of comfort, rather than just sleeping out in the open / in the tractor. I've gone the wrong way. Back it on up. It is very hazy, but turning the lights on is kind of worse. Kind of need fog lights. Is that a thing? Do tractors have fog lights? Would have thought they would have had to. Nice, right, well, it is time to ditch the pallet fork here. We'll get reattached to the log fork and we will finish off the deadwood contract. And then I think it's going to be on some mowing, and then after that, probably, there's a lot of wood there though, to be fair. I might come back and sell that as well. Because I'm thinking it's probably about 10k, if not more's worth of planks. Let's see how much planks are worth. I mean, that will tell me roughly. Okay, so yeah, we got 8 grand of just the long planks, 6 grand of short planks. It's not gonna be full 2 pallets, but yeah. Say another 3 grand of wood beams. Nice. And if I could figure out how to get the wood chips, I have a decent amount of wood chips as well, but that is still a mystery to me. Don't know where they spawn. have no idea how to get them. I don't know if I need to put an empty pallet in or something. Also, bye Buck, thanks for joining. Now I need to remember how that's going to be fun. I need to remember where the other wood was that I just abandoned, because I finished the contract. Oh, I finished the contract. I just got caught on the tree. Nice. Finished the contract, so it doesn't actually tell me where it is anymore. I know it's in field 27. But I'm not going to have as nice a marker to try and find it. Okay, so if I go pretty much straight, but like one tile over, I should run into it. Right, it's pretty much straight in this direction, but I'm gonna have to avoid trees and other chaos in between. I don't think this is gonna take me up a mountain, luckily, so hopefully should be fairly easy to get to. Then again, that feels pretty steep. Tractor is not having a good time. Maybe I just found like a mini mountain. Great. On the plus side, should be pretty quick coming down the other side. Don't remember there being this steep on the way there. Wait, anyway, we'll get there eventually, one way or another. Nice, look at that lovely sunlight coming up over the mountain. That is straight into a tree. My dead zone. I think it's managed to reset itself, which isn't great. It's like you start turning, but you don't actually start turning. It's quite a heavy delay, right? Okay, so I did manage to find the bit of mountain that I didn't expect to, which is fine. It's all good. Right, theoretically I can't crash because there's nothing in front of me, so get this can of Pepsi open. Nice. Well, we've made it back to plot 27. Now I need to find the wood that I actually did chop down already and chop up. Which theoretically shouldn't be too tricky. But, yeah, I'm guessing it was 27, right? I haven't accepted the contract, money, I don't think. So, if I am confused, then I should be able to tell from that. There we go, yeah. Spotted. Oh, right in front of me, wow. Okay, cool. Well, that has saved me a bit of trouble. Let's drop the trailer off. And I might even risk it for a chocolate biscuit and try and pick up 2 branches at once. Let's see how this goes. So these aren't actually too far away from each other. Ideally, I'd want to winch them closer to each other to get them more neatly lined up, but it's gonna save me a lot of time if I can pick them up 2 at a time. You might even say it would save me twice the time, but you know, depends how easy it is really. It's too much of a faff. It's definitely not going to save me half the time. Right, let's try and squeeze these in together. Nice. See, I'm a bit worried about one of them not enjoying being in the trailer. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of not well lined up. I might sort of nudge it into the trailer so it's not hanging off the back. Let's see. Oh, don't you dare fall out there. Right, just about, just about. Right, so if I can nudge this one slightly over in this direction. Nice. Okay, well those lined up pretty well, but don't know if this little tractor's gonna have the grip. Well, the log grab I don't think is gonna have the grip. But also I don't know if the tractor's heavy enough with the weight on to actually lift these two quite chunky logs together. Judging by how the how the grab's moving, don't think that's happening. That was very much wishful thinking. Right. It's sort of making the sound. Oh, there we go. It's sort of making the sound like it was tightening, but it wasn't. There we go. Anyway, let's just do one at a time then for these. Yeah, I do think if the log grab was better, it would maybe be okay. So actually, I was watching an FS22 video of someone picking up a stack of really thin logs, but they managed to get like some ridiculous number, like 20 at a time, and they just made it look so easy to grab multiple logs at a time. I know these were like really thin in comparison to this one, but I don't know if it's just this log grab. It was more like an excavator type attachment rather than a log fork, but it seemed to do a much better job than this anyway. But this might just be a me thing, I don't know, who knows. I do think this, I mean, it is definitely glitchy, because what was that? Like, I wasn't even moving it and it was doing some sort of weird movement by itself, which might have been because I was trying to make it pick up things that were too heavy for it, I don't know. But the physics of this thing are just a little bit weird. It doesn't quite like act in the way that it should be acting, which is weird because last time I had absolutely zero issues with it, but like now it's not gripping. It's not gripping in the way that I think it should be gripping. Weird. So like that, it's kind of like pretending that it's hooked on and then it's really not. It's like it's over gripping but not, I don't know, it's just weird. So you like try and pick it up and it just doesn't pick. It then like slides off, like why? What's going on? It's because I said last stream it went really well, so of course it wasn't going to work well this time. Why would it? No, something's gone weird. Something's gone really weird. Hey, how are you doing? Rabbit Man, hey, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, not too bad. Apart from this log fork business, log fork is not acting. I don't know, something's gone wrong with it. It's not acting in the way that it should be. I'm wondering if it's actually kind of getting caught in the ground, if that's the issue. So obviously I did just have that issue with the pallet fork as well. But either way, strange. I wonder if I don't try and dig it down as much. No, then it's just not gripping at all. I know that this, I literally had 0 problems last stream. It was gripping them absolutely fine. Wasn't doing anything differently from what I can remember. But yeah, it's like it just doesn't want to grip them properly. I don't know if Giants have tried to patch this and it's just made things 20 times worse. They can be dodgy. Yeah, this seems like hella dodge though. Don't know what's going on. Actually, like, literally last stream, 0 problems. I was so proud of myself because it was all going really well. And then, yeah. Heck knows what's going on. Doing great, glad to hear it. Right. If I keep having issues with this, I'll just have to reset it completely to the shop. And then start again, which is going to be really annoying. Because I'm probably going to have to just, yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's just weird that I went from having no problems, like literally can't even pick it up problems. Right, you know what? Let's stop faffing about with this for a second. Outrageous. Right. Second technical difficulty of the day. Not only did stream completely decide to restart itself, now got no log grab, which works. Outrageous. So yeah, I'm gonna slightly cheat this bit, but that's not by choice. It's out of necessity, because if I've got no log grab, I can't pick up these trees. So I won't do any more woodwork contracts today. I will leave it as it is. We'll do some silage baling in the next chunk. So yeah, I've got quite a lot more grass that I can sort out, and then I'm gonna have to, I might reset this to the shop now, and yeah, we'll just hope that fixes it. But I had issues the first stream I used this, but yeah, it was absolutely fine last time. And I don't think this is, like, first stream was just generally a skill issue, I think, but this time there should be nothing wrong. Because last stream went so smoothly. Did a contract last night. The tractor had front wheels missing. Interesting. Was it driving? And was it a base game tractor? That's mad. And could you actually drive it is the other thing I'm interested in. Yeah, so I have installed new mods since I last opened this map, but that shouldn't be an issue as well, because I haven't enabled those mods in this save yet, because I forgot to do that. I did plan on doing that. I meant to, you know, like deselect them all and reselect them all. So yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be like a new weird, you know, what's it called? Conflict or anything. Yeah, just not sure what's going on. Since I'm wondering if it's because I bought that log fork which started glitching through the map. Imagine if that has broken the whole game. That would be impressive. Right. I feel like I'm missing a tree. Let's quickly count the logs and see how many we think we've got on there. There should be 4 trees, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, that is all the trees. Okay, nice. Right, I'm going to quickly go along and try and trim off some of these branches. If I can. Did that just delete a whole log? I think it might have done. Oh no, I hope it didn't. I think it might have done. Oh, nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it did. And it was one of the chunkier ones as well. Outrageous. Lumberjack is a great mod, but that is infuriating. Anyway. Right, that's as many as I'm willing to risk. I don't want to lose any more wood. Right. Get those over. Okay, I'm thinking if I go straight ahead, is that gonna be... It's gonna be a slightly... Actually, yeah, I think it's gonna be a slightly longer route round, but I think I'm not gonna end up going up a mountain, so hopefully that's a better idea. A nightmare. I didn't drive very well. It was a great paid contract. It didn't drive very well. It was a great paid contract. Had to void it. Oh, that's so frustrating. Was it on a base game tractor as well? Like, that just seems like such a mad random glitch. Oh, hello. Oversteered there massively. As you can see, my driving is also not great. It's normally better than that though. I think I'm getting a bit stressed about this lack of log fork. Especially as it's such... Right, so for me, on this save, this is quite a fundamental piece of like machinery, because that's the only way I've really got to pick up wood for contracts without having to chop things into like really tiny pieces and pick them all up by hand. Really do not want to have to go down that route. And last stream, absolutely no problems. So weird, yeah. Gonna definitely have to try and get that sorted. Oh, there's so many trees here. What's also really annoying me is that my sock keeps coming off my right foot. Yes, it is my right foot. So I'm like distracted by that as well. But yeah, this is not going well. Let's just try and get back to the sawmill in one piece. Yeah, I'm really annoyed that I've just lost one of the big chunky bits of wood on there as well by deleting it somehow with the chainsaw. Frustrating. What a disaster. That's enough deadwood contracts for a while, I think. Right. Let's get that sock back on my foot. There we go. Yeah, I would be fuming if I had to void a contract because the equipment didn't spawn in properly. That'd be so frustrating. Alright, anyway. Hopefully, there'll be no issues with making silage bales. Famous last words. And we can collect the £1,200 from that contract too, which is lovely. Gonna have a quick look in the sale actually. Let's just pause that for a second. Nope, of course there's no trailers that I need. That would be way too easy. Actually, no, I need to drop it. Where'd all the wood go? I had that strapped in, right? Is it because I collected the contract? I'm hoping it's going to be in a pile over here, but I think it's because I collected the contract. Oh, that is so weird. Oh no. So I just put... Oh, what an absolute disaster. Okay. So apparently if you collect the contract, you lose any wood that you haven't sold. Didn't know that. Such a pain in the bum. Right, you're staying here. I'm fed up with you. I'm going to get a small trailer to put the pallets of wood stuff that I've made on, and I'm going to sell them, and I'm going to make lots of money, and that's going to make me feel so much better. Case tractor, biggest thing is straw rows behind combine harvester disappearing. Oh, weird. Yeah, I don't know if that's because there's something wrong with the ground at the moment, like the ground texture, because I think you can lose like bales and wood underneath, and obviously I've just had an issue with the pallet fork going under the ground, and I'm not sure if that was the pallet fork that was the issue, or if it was the or if it was just the ground being dodgy at the moment. I don't know. Right, I can't afford any of these really. I can afford this teeny tiny one. I think that's gonna have to do. It's better than nothing, right? That'll do. And then we have a teeny tiny trailer if we do have any grain to haul in the future, so. But yeah, I am mad. I've just wasted a decent chunk of wood. I think that would have been probably close, maybe about 8,000 litres of wood that could have gone in the sawmill. And I refuse to do any other contracts with this thing today because that was just an outrageous display. I'm going to reset it now whilst I'm driving up to the sawmill. My pallet fork, my other dodgy pallet fork is up there. But let's reset that and hope that fixes all those problems because I've not had such a big issue with that before. I have been playing this game since FS15, same actually. Yeah, FS15 was my first intro to the game. And oh, I was obsessed from the get-go. Such a good game, such a good game. It's come quite a long way in that time. Like there's been a lot of like stuff added to the game since then, but I feel like there was a lot of things in FS19 that didn't really come across to 22, which I did miss. Crop rotation being one of them. Although then again, I think that might have been on 22 at one point and then disappeared, I'm not sure. But I can't even remember what's on 15 that wasn't on like 17 and 19. They've all kind of blurred into one for me. But yeah, the graphics in this one particularly have made like a massive difference. There's a bit of a weird grainy texture sometimes with like the headlights and palettes and stuff I find, but like I really love all the really nice like sunshine and everything. I've done that at a terrible angle. Kind of want it along the side here. I'm not going to be able to fit all of this on here anyway, realistically. Ooh. Where is the pallet fork over there? Don't watch my driving technique too closely. It is an absolute disaster. Right. Let's grab some pallets. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Long planks first, potentially. And hopefully we won't get this stuck in the ground. Nice. This is such a tiny trailer. In my mind I was going to fit a lot more on it than I am going to fit on here, but we'll just see what we can squish on without it looking too silly. And we'll also try and get that on a bit more evenly. Nice. And then yeah, with the next lot of pallets I'll just kind of nudge that backwards a little bit. Still going to be more than what I could have just carried across in one go, so it's going to save a bit of time. But yeah, well, in between this stream and next stream should hopefully be on Thursday. I'm going to try and figure out how to get the pellets out of the sawmill, because I think I said I've got close to 10,000 in there, 10,000 litres worth of pellets. And I think it said it was worth about 2 grand, so it's definitely worth trying to get them out, but I don't know if I need to put in some sort of empty pallet or, yeah, no idea. But they don't just appear in pallets like these do, so there must be a way. Well, I'm not going to risk pushing that on too much further. Right, and then we've got 1 packet of beans. Quite a lot of little pallets. I'm wondering if I can get that big pallet on top of those other 2 actually. Nice, it's a very relaxing game. IRL farming since 13 years old, nice. Damn, that's a dream. Oh, that's not the dream. What I just did, not a good idea. Yeah, I've never farmed IRL, but it is the dream to have a bit of land at some point in life, but yeah, wishful thinking, I think. But yes, completely agree. It's a very relaxing game when it goes right. Can be very stressful as well, but yeah, I do love it. It's just a really cozy game. I could play this for hours. Also, OlaHaldor, hey, welcome. Oh no, that was a terrible time to come into the stream. Nuts. Okay, that's why you pay attention when you're loading things. I'm just gonna have to forget the idea of getting the little pallets on. I'm just gonna strap these on. Oh no, that's gonna fall. Don't fall, don't fall. I really need to sort out the dead zone on my pedals. Part of it, it's a bit of a sad excuse. That would have been perfect as well. I was gonna fit so much on this trailer, but oh well. Yeah, my dead zone has been reset on my pedal and wheels, I think, so normally I just have to tap, and it would be a lot more responsive, but yeah, like the steering and everything is just an absolute disaster, because yeah, it doesn't even start steering until I've nearly done half a turn of the wheel. Sorry I'm late, no worries, that's absolutely fine. Just thank you for popping in. Leave and come back then. Honestly, it might be just as disastrous if you left and come back, to be honest. It's been an odd stream. Had some technical difficulties to start with, and then oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that might be it, the new patches. Yeah, it has probably updated actually once or twice since I last looked at it, so yeah, that could be it. And also, I've had massive issues with the log fork today. Not had that in the last stream. Oh, the fog. Yes, the fog looked very cool in the morning. It's kind of, it's a bit less foggy now, but like first thing in the morning, the fog is real. And it looks really cool. It's really eerie. Right, let's sell these. Oh, look at that. 10k. We are balling. But yeah, the log fork today I've had just massive issues with, and I did just manage to load up the last of the wood from a deadwood contract, and I completed the contract before I delivered the wood to the sawmill, and I lost all of it because I completed it and took the money without actually dropping it off. Very frustrating, because that would have been, yeah, a decent chunk to add in there. But oh well, it is what it is. On the plus side, I have given myself the money from the build projects, because I wasn't seeming to get the money that I should have been from those. So overall, the bank balance isn't looking too unhealthy. Slow and steady progress. My dad taught me a lot about farm management. He was myself only a worker. Always would love a farm. Oh, I see. So, yeah, that makes sense. Nice. Yeah, it is the dream. I think, although then again, maybe at the moment, a bit less of a dream for quite a lot of people. You mentioned you would like to have some land. What would you do with it? So honestly, in the UK, land is so expensive, and so quite restricted with what you can do with it as well. My dream is that the UK was more like places in Alaska and Canada where you can build certain buildings if it's, you know, within certain sizes and stuff. I would really love to build a cabin and also have like a small holding of some description. I think animals would be lovely to have, but they are a massive commitment in terms of like time and being able to go away and stuff. So I initially did want to have animals, but I think, you know, it's nice to have the freedom to not have to be around all the time. So I think I've sort of gone off that idea as much, but at the moment I'm on a waiting list for an allotment, so I would definitely set my own allotment up. In fact, I'm on multiple waiting lists for allotments, and yeah, I think I'm 63rd on the list in the town that I currently live in, and probably will live in for the next sort of 5 or so years, maybe longer. I'm also on like 5 different lists in the town that I used to live in and would like to move back to, but it's just such an expensive area that I can't afford a house there. Or if I could, it would probably be more like a flat rather than a house. Nightmare. You will outlive them, then it's your turn. Yeah. I don't know. It's I definitely want like a cat. I want a cat. That's the like main animal I would. Oh no, don't do that. That's the main animal I want at the moment, but. Right, what are you colliding with? Are you colliding with the edge of the trade? I think you are. Right, gently does it. Let's not send the other pallets off the edge. Right, nice. But yeah, like making a cabin would be so cool. It would take me ages, but then cabin building does take ages. But yeah, I've been inspired by a few people in like Alaska and Canada who I watch on YouTube. And I just think it'd be awesome to, I really like making things. So at the moment, I'm not very good at finishing making things, but I do like starting making things. So at the moment I've got like a really nice blanket that I'm knitting and I really like the pattern of it. It's currently tucked away in a drawer, so it was just sat on the side not doing a lot, so I thought don't want to leave it to get all dusty, so it's currently behind me in the cupboard, and there are photos on my Discord on the Crafty channel somewhere. My next major project is sorting out wedding invites, which I will be making as well, so I will probably make like a demo version, and I was planning on posting that on my TikTok, so if you do fancy checking that out, I'll put a link to the TikTok in the chat, which I need to fix so that I actually post to YouTube as well, but there it is for people on YouTube in case you're interested. But yeah, like I just have such a craving to just be able to, I don't know, there's just, what's the words I'm looking for? In the UK it's just heavily restricted on what you can do on your land, so you can't, yeah, it's just difficult. You would not be able to build a cabin on land without like a lot of planning permission, and to get that planning permission you're probably not going to get it unless you've already bought some land that has a structure there already, which is kind of fair enough in some ways, because yeah, you don't want to destroy the countryside. But yeah, trying to find land with a building that you would get permission to convert into a more substantial dwelling is pretty tricky. And yeah, just land around where I live particularly is incredibly expensive. I could move up north and maybe afford more, but who wants to live up north? It's colder up there and it's already cold enough down here, so that's not a good idea. Well, not for me anyway. I have all my family, like a lot of my friends down this way, so yeah, not planning on moving anywhere far away. So I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot land-wise, but I can dream. Then again, land might come down in price because of, you know, inheritance tax and stuff changing in the UK for farmers, which is very sad, but it might, you know, end up changing things like that. Although I don't see it being that dramatically, to be honest. Dreams are good, keeps you motivated. This is true. This is true. I do have something to work towards. Right, I don't know why I'm bringing this trailer all the way down here. What is my plan right now? I probably actually will need this trailer for bales, so actually this is probably a good thing to take straight down to the farm. I was planning on leaving that fork up here. But I don't think I need it right now, so I'm going to just take it with me anyway. Ooh, that was something I did want to do. Now I've got a bit of money in the bank. I'm going to put a, some sort of trail towards where I live, because I keep getting lost and it's not ideal. That's not what I want. Construction, maybe. Another issue I had was, last time I couldn't figure out how to change the brush shape, which meant that I couldn't. Yeah, see, this is the carpentry that I need, but it's 36k. I'm actually not far off that right now, but it's not what I'm going for. What, I've already forgotten what I was saying. My brain is all over the place today. Right, you live in Suffolk? Nice. I've never been, have I been to Suffolk? My geography is terrible, so I'm trying to think where in the UK that actually is. You might have to give me a little bit of a hint. Evening, GT, evening, and yes, Brad said that as well, and I'm not sure why. If I turn the mic all that bit, I don't know what this dial does, but has that helped at all? I don't know. Oh, you know why? I'm an idiot. Is that better? That's why I had an echo. That has not unmuted itself before. Is it OBS? Yeah, I just realized I had my my webcam mic was also on. Nightmare. Bye bye echo. Is that working? Perfect, I hope so. I had that last time. So OBS has been weird today. Yeah, cut me off midstream earlier and said it was connecting. It wasn't connecting to stream. Had to log in and out of Restream to actually get it to work. And also it's changed my settings around, which, why? Why would you do that to me? I don't need any help messing things up. I'm good enough at that as it is. Also, GT, how have you been? What a nightmare. Right, so I was thinking just a dirt track, which I wasn't going to charge myself for, but if I have to pay the same amount for all of the different types of track, I'm thinking I could just go crazy and put in a full gravel track or some sort of concrete maybe. I'm thinking gravel would be good. I think this kind of looks like a bit of a muddy gravel. Yeah, I think that looks alright. Yeah, so last time I couldn't change the shape, but it looks like I could do that now, although I have just realised it's a different button to what I am used to in FS. Oh god, what was the last one? 22. Been ill the last 4 to 5 days. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Hope you're feeling better. At least you got it now rather than over Christmas, because like over actual Christmas would suck. Did you notice I made the roads into a mod? You know what? I think I installed that mod earlier, but I haven't enabled it, and I also didn't see that it was your mod. So yes, I did install something about roads. Oh, cobblestones. I might go for cobblestones. That might be the one that I installed earlier today, which will be available next stream. I just forgot to enable all the mods that I downloaded today. So yes, if that was the one, it will be in the next stream. Feeling a bit better now, just got a cough. Ah, well, hopefully that clears up soon. There's so much going around. Road kit. Kitty cat, nice. Yes, that will be in the next stream. Let's just sorry, I'm just having a quick look at what that texture is, because I think that looks quite nice. Is that realistic? Oh no, I think I want to save that for pathways. I don't think I want a whole road made of that. But I'm kind of thinking, I'm wasting money here, but I'm kind of thinking, I think that's too big rock wise. I don't think I want green either. Kind of like that as concrete, not concrete, as gravel. Bit fussy, you know. Cambridge and Ipswich direction, right hand side of country, bottom right, dog leg shape area. Nice. I know roughly where Cambridge is, so that's helped me out, thank you. Nice area to live. I don't really know much about Suffolk, to be honest. I'm also just trying to judge like tractor width and if that's going to be big enough. I'm tempted to go up a size, but I don't want the path to look too big and I don't want it to cost me too much money. Okay, let's just go for it. Always really stresses me out because there's no undo button. Like, why is there no undo button? That would be so handy. That is a feature that I'm very upset it's not in 25, whatever one we're on now. I've also lost where my actual land is, so there we go. So I haven't got too much further to go. See, I kind of want it to curve. I want to sort of come into the yard here, I think, and then this will eventually be yard, and then my house will be in the corner here. Either that, or I'm thinking sort of pop in here maybe. It might be good to have this as a field for now, so actually maybe it's better to... Yeah, here's going to be my trailer, my temporary residence, so maybe if I come through here, and I might have to get rid of that tiny tree, because it's not going to do me any favours being there. And then, let's see, where do we want to go round? I kind of want to flow with the way that the trees are already set up, without messing them around too much. Oh, I've spent so much money on this road, but it's going to be worth it. I'm telling myself anyway. Yeah, so I kind of want to flow around here. I'm trying to think of like future fields and stuff. I don't think I'd want a field here. That's just going to be awkward. Alright, let's try and thanks for that one, OlaHaldor. Right. Okay. I think that is alright, roughly. Well, it's not quite finished yet. I've made this a bit too sharp, so I'm going to have to round that off a tiny bit. And then try and guess what kind of grass this is. Or is this forest? This might be forest, actually. I'm going to go smaller so I don't waste quite so much money. Is that the right texture? I'll go with it anyway. It's very hard to make like actual paths. I'm wasting so much money. Right, plant some grass. Where is the grass? This is going to cost me monies. Nope, that's trees. Even says trees. That looks roughly right. Yeah, we'll go with that. Doesn't have to be perfectly to what it was, perfect match for what it was before, but it just needs to be something so it doesn't look like I've just drawn over it. Right, nice. That'll do, and then let's go back to the original brush. I think that's the right size, and we'll connect up over here. Oh, it's so awkward using this. Right, I have to fix that bit as well. Because that just looks really awkward, doesn't it? We don't want that. What kind of ground are you? That kind? No, we'll go with that one. I think that's what it is. Right. Okay, that looks alright. I can't tell if it's putting more grass if I hold it down. I don't think it is. No. Alright, that'll do. Nice. Track is done. That cost me 6 grand. Outrageous. but I think it's going to be worth it because it's going to make this whole route feel a lot better. So yeah, I can actually drive on a proper road now. Now, how's TMI Tuesday been? Wow. 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 No, to be fair, it's not been a bad day. It's my first day off from work for the holidays, so I've just been having a very lazy day today. But unfortunately, this is TMI, but it's you know, that time of the month, and it's just not been good. I have been in agony for the last 2 days on and off, so apart from that, it's been good. So yeah, sorry guys, maybe you probably didn't want to hear about that, but it is what it is. It's out there now. Would not recommend to a friend. Right. On the plus side, I have now started making money on this. So, you know, things are looking up. It's all going in the right direction. And you know what? What's even better is I can actually afford to buy a shed. So I'm going to put one of those in. And I'm going to buy a sleep trigger, which I know costs $5 grand, but it's going to be worth it because I can actually sleep. It's going to make this kind of feel like, oh, I'm tempted to get, what does that look like? So that kind of looks like a really rundown house, but because it's made of concrete, I'm going to try and stick with a rough like theme and go with things that are mostly built with things that I would probably be able to find in an area like this. So I'm thinking a lot of like wood-based sheds, sort of corrugated iron roofs, like that sort of thing. I mean, most sheds do tend to have corrugated roofs, to be fair, but trying to keep it all within like a theme. So I think like big metal structures like that, I feel like that's going to be, you probably could get some metal like that out here, but I think that's probably more realistic. So I'm going to start with things like this and we'll work our way up. I think I did discover that most of my stuff fitted in this sort of shed. But I kind of like the idea of having a shed that has at least some doors on it, especially if this is going to be my sort of sleeping area as well. Like that one would be pretty good. One of my buildings will fit the bill eventually. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. If they match this map, then they definitely will. But also technically it does have a shop, so you could definitely import things if you wanted to. But like to begin with, I'm definitely going for stuff that's just very much sort of a basic wooden shed type vibe. Like I really like that design actually, but I feel like I need something with doors if I'm going to be sleeping in it. I'm kind of thinking that would be good actually, because I could technically sleep in that little room there. I don't know how this opens up though. I reckon. Can I look in through the side? There's obviously some sort of wall. There is actually, I'm wondering if that's a workshop in the side. Yeah, it has got a workshop, yeah. Okay, so I could sleep in the workshop. That would also do the job. I'm just wondering if that's big enough to fit equipment in. Can fit the baler in just about. Don't think. Oh, actually, you know what? The tractor does fit in there perfectly. But I think when I get bigger machinery, I'm not going to be able to get the bigger machinery in the workshop. So I don't think that's a good idea. What shed did I say would be perfect last time? I mean, that looks pretty good. But I won't be able to afford to build that and put somewhere to sleep in. So I feel like I need to start smaller. Like that maybe. Has that even got doors? How does that open? Oh yeah, 2 doors at the front there. I mean, I could literally sleep in that. I mean, that would do. That would do. This is where my proper place is gonna be eventually. Yeah, that is my house. And then I'm gonna have a matching shed over here somewhere, I think. Where do I want to put this though? Kind of want to put it like right back out of the way. I almost want some more trees behind here to kind of cover this up a little bit. I'm going to put it there for now, and I think eventually I would get a slightly bigger shed there. I kind of like that though. And then where's the other size shed that was matching this one? Not sure that would be the easiest to drive stuff in and out of, although there's quite a lot of different areas which I quite like. Can't afford that yet, but yeah, there's a few other like matching buildings which I do like. Nice. There we go. There we go. BRB, no worries. Right, let's have a look in here. That is a pretty good shed to sleep in, if I say so myself. Right, construction. I'm wondering where this, I basically installed, oh wait, did I enable it? Don't think I enabled it. Balls. Next stream, I will buy the sleep trigger to put in here. That is frustrating. I did plan on putting that in. But that's fine. I just need to remember to save £5 for that. And I can also maybe park a tractor in there if I really want to. But yeah, that is going to be my sleep spot. It's pretty cozy compared to the outside. And actually, whilst I am doing that then, I think it would make sense to finish the painting. Oh, you know what? I think I made I made the road too wide. This is way too wide. But it's fine. Kind of wish I'd made it half the width. Like, that looks tiny. Oh, that's going to be good. Thank you. Hopefully it will be. I'm just trying to think what the yeah, what the best layout for this is. I think I want a pathway. I should have made this much smaller. This is huge. That'll do for now. Kind of want to round that off a little bit. Yeah, eventually I probably, when I've got more money, I probably will go back and like add a little bit more detail to the pathway bit. At the moment it's obviously very the same color. I would probably want to go and add some like puddles and other textures in there to make it not look quite as perfect. But yeah, for now I'm not going to waste any more money because I'm back down to £8, which is a bit depressing after I just got up to a decent amount of money. But yeah, the sleep trigger is going to go in here or around here somewhere. Eventually I would probably get a sleeping bag if that comes out as a mod. I did like that as a mod. And just chuck that in the corner rather than having and like, you know, just a placeable icon. But yeah, you know what? Not the most secure place to sleep, but it'll do. Let's have a quick look and see how fermented these bales are. So that's going to be a good amount of cash, right? 28k. So not loads, but it's something. I'm actually kind of considering. Yeah, I'm going to pop a bale on and just see what size it is compared to the trailer. I know they're not fermented yet, but they don't need to be fully fermented for me to put them on. Oh, hello. Or I'm going to just send the bale flying. That's also an option. I don't think I'm going to fit more than like 4 bales on, if not less. Probably the most horrific angle to have picked this bale up at. But it's sort of worked. You staying? Nope, of course not. That'd be too easy. Kind of like wiggling off there though. Right, there we go. Yeah, so I reckon I can fit 4 bales on at a time. Maybe 6 if I'm feeling adventurous. This is the slightly smaller bale, so I think I'm gonna actually leave that next to this for a second. Get the slightly larger bales on first. What I do think though, I think pallet loading in general, and yeah, maybe bales, but I'm not too sure about bales yet. This is the first time, is this the first time I've picked up bales in 25? Probably, actually. Pallets, I think, apart from the incident with the forks going through the ground earlier, generally I think are smoother. Oh, ads, sorry Twitch people, you might be stuck in ads currently. I do think, yeah, I do think they are, it's been smoother so far, bale wise. And you know what? Potentially bale wise, but time will tell on that. I don't tend to pick up bales with the forks, so this is a bit more sort of different to how I would normally pick up bales, but I do think they're potentially sliding on a bit more smoothly than they used to in 22. Also, this is a modded fork, so you never know. Potentially, if it's not smoother, it could be like the weird sort of judderiness. I'm not sure if that's a base game thing or if that's a specific to this fork thing. Nice. I thought I had 6 bales, but clearly not. That's fine. On the plus side, the bales are now all loaded on the trailer. Well, nearly loaded on the trailer. And ready to go for when they are fully fermented. Just want to nudge that on a tiny bit more. Nice. Yeah, famous last words, but I do think that was slightly smoother than trying to load bales up with a fork on 22. I mean, I always used to find that the bales felt really sticky on 22, and I would almost basically refuse to load them on unless it was with an autoloader. Oh, not like an autoloader, but I would use the proper electric, what? I don't know what they're called. The non-cheating auto-loading anyway. With a proper expensive bale loader. Oh, don't fall off. That is very precarious. And I just completely missed. Right. But yeah, famous last words. I think they all slid off a lot more easily, which I'm not sure if that's because of the weight changes in the game, or if that's just forgetting all the right things to do. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's because the weight has changed and the physics of the game are just generally improved, or if that's something that's just been fixed in general. Who knows? You're so patient, I cannot. It's alright when it's going well, like that. Like normally I would refuse to do them with a fork. I would much prefer to use an autoloader. But that was an alright attempt. One thing had to go right today. Next after logs, yeah. See, the logs today were an absolute disaster. So I'm glad that went alright. If that had gone wrong as well, I think I might have had a bit of a meltdown. But we're fine for now. Alright, I don't think that's actually. Is that going to clear? I'm not too convinced it will. We'll give it a go. Oh, what is my reversing? It's so much harder when you've got the wrong dead zone. Like, I normally have it set at 1%. I reckon it's defaulted back to 14. Yeah, so not quite fitting in there, is it? Oh no, don't do that. Go on. Oh, now it's going to be stuck to the roof. Oh no. Oh no. Right. We'll get those reattached. You know what? We'll just quickly chuck this one back on. Yeah, this is still left on from when I had to sort out the issues earlier. So we'll just pretend that stayed on. There we go. Right, that can't fit in there, so we're going to put it in the shed that I'm sleeping in, I reckon. I don't know, would that be dangerous, sleeping in a barn full of silage? Probably. I wouldn't have thought necessarily gas-wise, like, if it was emitting gases, but, like, silage can spontaneously set on fire if it's got too high a moisture content, I think. Is it too high a moisture content, or is it not enough moisture? I think it's too high. I don't know. Something like that. Right, anyway. We'll leave those there. And then it's time to grab the mower. And we'll get mowing in the other bit of land that I've got. You know what? I've just realised the time as well. How is it already 9:30? Does not feel like I've accomplished much today. Right, I'm also tempted to take a vote. Do we think... So basically, my reasoning for... Let's start that again. Right, so, initially, I was planning on not buying a stump... I was planning on not removing stumps unless I spent out and actually bought the stump remover, which I don't know how much it costs. Where is forestry at? Stump cutters, yeah, so 27k, quite a lot of money. But I was also thinking, realistically, you would probably, if you had a tractor and a front loader, you could rip up stumps with that. Especially one this size. I've seen other people like ripping up stumps with, yeah, with maybe not front loaders, but like buckets and stuff. You know who Anna Lapwood is? If not, look her up on TikTok. She's the sweetest. I have not, but I will. She said that on rough days, even if you manage to perform 60%, that's a good day. I think you should adapt that too. I sure am. That does sound like a good sense of logic, actually. I like that. 60% of max. I mean, you can't always be at 100%. That's just not realistic. Right, but yeah, basically, I'm trying to decide if it's if I think it's going to be acceptable to use lumberjack to just get rid of the stumps, because I technically do have the equipment to remove stumps with the tractor, but yeah, it's not like in terms of how the game actually is. Then technically I don't, so it's one of those ones that is kind of like, is it cheating? Oh. Why are you not mowing? Oh, you are mowing. It just looks, I don't know what I was thinking. It just looked like it wasn't mowing. Right. We're good. But yes, OlaHaldor, I do fully agree with that. She sounds like a sensible lady. Oh, look at that deer just chilling. Munching on some grass. He's having a great time. Right. I don't think I'll go crazy on size that I'm mowing this time. I didn't last time, to be fair, but I will try and make it a somewhat easily mowable shape. Or whatever that is. I might try and take out some of these bushes too, just to get rid of them. I can definitely get a lot more. Is this even... Ah, that would be an issue. Don't have access to this land. Right, so where is my boundary then? She's really good at what she does. I'd die to attend one of her gigs and meet her. Oh, interesting. So she's a musician then? Right, I didn't mow anything. I thought I was on a roll there, but no. This is my boundary apparently. So I managed to only just squeeze the... No, there must be a bigger boundary than that, surely. I would have thought it's at least like here, maybe further. Although I'm going at an angle which is, right, let's have a look. I would have thought that's in my boundary. Yeah, there we go. No? Well, it doesn't say it's not. I'm kind of wondering... Oh, is it because it needs to be on the front of the tractor? Right, let's just disconnect it then. Switch around. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll try and remember to check her out. Right, that is... Yeah, I reckon I could potentially even push that a little bit further and get closer to the boundary. But for now, I'll stick with this and see how it goes. And I really want to get rid of those trees that are kind of in the middle as well. Oh, very... Yeah, I was about to say... I was about to hit the boundary. Right. Let's try and get a decently round corner in then. Hopefully without going over the boundary. Okay. And I think what I will do is probably come back and take out those trees. I did say I wasn't going to try and move any wood this, like more wood this stream, but I want to get those chopped down. And I might just nudge them out the way. Oh, that's not mowing any grass there. Interesting. Not sure if it's just the time of year, but yeah, zero grass was mowed from that bit. Which is strange because it's mowing. Oh, hello. It's mowing it there, so I would have thought I would have got some grass from there. Right, what I'm going to do is try and push this final bit over here a little bit further towards the boundary if I can. Like another strip or two would be good if I can risk it. I reckon I could even potentially get one more in. Don't think I'm quite on the boundary yet. Nice. I was hoping those bushes were going to go when I fully went over them. Nice. So the proper way is to make a field by cultivating if you have that mod by ploughing. Oh, sorry. Deco foliage does not drop grass. Oh, okay, okay. That's fine. So it's just... Which bit was it that didn't mow? It was there, wasn't it? Is it that red bit that's not chopping? Yeah, either way, to be honest, this is just bonus grass. The only reason I'm doing it is because I decided I wasn't making quite enough money from the sawmill just yet. it's a good way to sort of keep things ticking along, but I just wanted to do something else that wasn't woodwork related. Because yeah, the plan is to make this a proper farm eventually, so yeah, I just wanted to start that really. I'm not going to risk a fourth one even on that side. I think I'm pretty much on the boundary of this bit of land. So, but this is going to be a good amount of grass. This is already a bigger section than I had for the last bit. And that made 5 bales, so I reckon this might make maybe 6 or 7. Either way, it's going to be good. Proper way to make a field is by cultivating. Yeah, so that is the plan eventually. Basically, at the moment, this is a way to make a free bit, well, not free because I've had to pay for the equipment, but like, because I don't have to plant the ground and buy a cultivator, a seeder, it's a bit of bonus grass, really, is what I'm seeing it as, or a bit of bonus money in general. So silage doesn't seem to be as good as it used to be in 22 for money. Although maybe it's just because I haven't played on hard economic difficulty for a while. I think I've been playing on sort of normal or easy, because the last few streams I was doing on 22, I couldn't play as frequently as I wanted to, and also I accidentally deleted one of like my main save fairly close towards the end of 22, which was really upsetting. So I wanted to make progress fairly quickly in the next one. So yeah, but either way, I don't think silage is worth as much as it was. So this isn't going to be massive, but anything that helps at the moment is good. And keeps us moving in the right direction. So I'm not going to bother recutting the grass over there because it's not fully regrown yet. It's only like a month's worth. No, wait. Yeah, 2 months worth of growth over there. And it's not sort of at what full height would look like. But this should be a fairly decent amount of bonus grass. I do think it's slightly bigger than that area that I first mowed up, so yeah, I do think it's gonna be worth doing for sure. Especially these bits over here. There's slightly different but there's different grass over here, which is a bit more thick and not forest grass. It's, yeah, dropping a lot more grass, so it's dropping a decent amount. Hello, Ida John, welcome. Thank you for the first time chat. How are you doing? Free grass, love it. Yeah, so obviously survival challenge, you've got to make money any way you can, and this is probably one of the better ways. Chopping the grass that's already there. Don't have to worry about forking out for a seeder and stuff. I obviously will get that stuff eventually. But you know what? Just to get the stuff for silage costs so much money. I think I spent 100 and... I don't know, something silly. A lot of money. What about you? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Just cracking on, trying to make some money. So I can't remember how much I calculated the other silage to be last time. I want to say it was about 6 grand. So not massive, but it's only a few bales worth. So if this is a few more, I do think this is going to be a bit more than the last amount. So hopefully this will be another sort of 6 grand, maybe more. Doing pretty good, glad to hear it. And yeah, I'm going to chop these trees down as well. So that's going to be bonus lumber for the sawmill. Nice. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Going to get this road up in a second. What I say in a second. I'm tempted to save and just check if the winch is still crashing the game. Because I do want to know if that's still a thing. And if it is, well, you know what? I might check it when I'm a bit closer to the end of the stream anyway. Because yeah, I'm probably aiming for about a 10 o'clock finish. So if the game crashes, then it's not the end of the world. And I'm going to make sure it's definitely saved before I even attempt anything. But yeah, I want to get these trees out of the way. Actually, you know what? Do I want to do it now? Basically, I kind of want to start going like lengthways rather than all the way around. So I want to get rid of the trees, but I don't want to crash the game. I could just nudge them out the way. I also don't have the log fork over here. It's over at the shop because I reset it because of the issues we were having. Oh, that is one bouncy tree. Oh, don't tell me you've gone into the ground. Oh, are you really light? Can I just pick you up by hand? Oh no. Okay, well at least it's safe in the game anyway. Right, don't disappear in the ground, please. How much do you actually weigh? 1.8 tons. That's cool. What are you doing though? I don't know what it's doing. I'm gonna try and trim off the branches and hope for the best. Don't delete the tree either, because that will really annoy me. Right. Oh, I said don't delete the tree. God damn it, lumberjack. Why are you like this? Okay, right. Attempt 2. Okay. Wasn't quite where I planned on planning it, but it's fine. Okay, we'll try and get them all going in the same direction anyway. Nice. So yeah, these ones didn't do that weird thing. I don't know what was going on there. So yeah, I don't know how to make it so that it doesn't delete the tree because I don't have the orange. I'm not seeming to get the orange one, which means that it doesn't delete the tree. Maybe if I just like move rapidly side to side, I won't try and... Nope, it deleted it. Don't do this to me. Like, how am I meant to get the branches off if it just deletes the entire tree? It's not possible. Which I don't remember having an issue with last time, and I'm pretty sure I had lumberjack enabled then, so again, not sure what is going on. But yeah, I've decided, I've made an executive decision just now because I've just lost more wood than I planned. I am just gonna remove stumps like this because I think with the front loader, I would, I definitely would be able to rip the stumps out somehow. So I don't think it's stupidly unrealistic to delete them, is my decision. But that is very annoying. Save the game, try, if it doesn't work, reload the game. Yeah, I might have to, but I'm not going to do that now because it is very close to the end of the stream, so I'm going to leave that for now and hope that that fixes itself when I restart the game next time. So for now, I think what I'm going to do is... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to drop that there. I'm going to just nudge these trees out of the way with the fork, with the front loader. Tuck them over to one side, and then I can finish mowing the grass, and then I'll probably call it there. Yeah, a few weird glitches today. Which is weird, because I would have thought the patch would have fixed more problems than it added, but... Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to have a look what was in the changelog, actually. And see. Oh no, don't do this either. Yeah, this is the other fun thing I've had today, is the fork going through the ground. So I'm just gonna shove these over, and then I'm just gonna disconnect from that completely and hope that when I reload the game that it doesn't disappear in the floor. Nightmare, nightmare. Right, anyway, no. Wasn't planning on using a worker for this. I wasn't trying to hire a worker. I don't know why you keep doing that. Nice. So yeah, as those trees are in the way, I probably, and also I do want to try and see if I can fix some of the bugs before next stream. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna windrow this today either. I'm gonna leave it as it is because I want to be able to move those trees out of the way with the log fork preferably and get them in the trailer. So that is gonna be a problem. Well, not a problem. The start of next stream is just getting those tidied away. And oh, hello. Yeah, get those trees tidied away into the sawmill. Might chop another few trees down from this bit of land as well. Why are you not lowered? Because yeah, there's a couple other little ones around that I might just move a little bit. I like where most of them are, and I'm trying to sort of work more with where they are now rather than chop them all down and plant more, because I think that's just a bit of waste. I don't want to chop too many down though either, because I really quite like where most of them are positioned. So like this is sort of like a natural clearing here, and I quite like how these trees encircle that bit, because that's where the main house is going to be, and that's going to be like the main yard, and then you come through to the fields which are back here. And I do want trees framing most of the fields as well. So yeah, at the moment most things are spaced out pretty nicely, and I don't want to change that too much. But yeah, I do also want to try and get definitely get rid of that stump for one. I do want to get some more trees planted though, because I don't want to just do deadwood contracts for lumber, although to be fair they are pretty good. Like, I don't really have many complaints. Do I play any other games as in on stream or just in general? So at the moment I'm playing mine colonies for Minecraft off stream. Do you want to get back into ETS2 at some point as well? Stream? So at the moment, no, it's just farming sim for me. I don't get a huge amount of time to stream, and this is one of my favorite games. So that is why I stream it. And it's my favorite game to stream, I think, as well. But yeah, if you do enjoy watching farm sim streams, would recommend dropping a follow. No, stop hiring workers. And yeah, I will be streaming again on Thursday if you did fancy coming back and joining then. Where am I from? I'm from the southwest of England. That is where I'm currently based and plan on being based for the foreseeable future. It's quite a nice part of the country to live in. I find your streams very relaxing. It's pure bliss to hang around. Ah, thank you very much. Glad you enjoy it. Yeah, that's sort of like the vibe that I'm trying to go for in streams, because like I struggle to watch other people's streams when they're very chaotic and just, you know, loud and busy. And in the evening, you know, I stream after work, and this is the way that I relax. So, you know, I kind of just want to keep it nice and chill because I want to be able to sleep after. I don't want to be like bouncing around, you know, I don't know, just completely wired and therefore not able to sleep after streams. So that is the way I like to stream. Some people might find it less interesting, but you know, I think that's why people like different streamers, because they like different vibes. How's the weather? It seems so cold. I would say, to be honest, more than cold at the moment, it's more just like wet and miserable. It's a bit nasty. We've had like multiple storms recently. Are you from the UK as well, or are you from another country? I'd say, yeah, at the moment it's not too cold. Although we did have snow in the not too distant future, like less than a month ago. Then it was cold. But yeah, it was. I really love the snow. It's so beautiful. Didn't enjoy driving in it though, and regretted that decision massively. But yeah, it's rare that we get snow, so I like to make the most of it and enjoy it when you can. It is inconvenient, but so darn pretty. Yeah, I am thinking this is much more grass than over there. I think that seemed like quite a big patch to begin with, but this bit seems a lot more productive, so hopefully it might be more like 7-8 bales from this. Although then again, oh, that wasn't even turned on, that's not very helpful. Then again, there are some patches over here that there has been absolutely zero grass on, but you know, it's all better than nothing. Well, apart from the bits with zero grass, that's not better than nothing, because that literally is nothing. But most of this has had like a decent chunk of grass. Like, look at all this. Nice. So I'm just going to get rid of the stumps that I've uncovered. Where's the other one? One over here. Was there any more? Yes, one over there as well. So yeah, hopefully next stream there'll be less issues with glitches. That is the plan. I have left that fork in the ground for now. I might actually just reset it to the shop. I'm not sure. And then hopefully next time that won't be so much of an issue. But yeah, that is a decent bit of grass. I wasn't expecting that to cut as much as it did. I might just have a quick look, sort of like zoomed out comparison of the two areas. Like that looks, let's look behind. Yeah, maybe not massive, actually. Probably fairly, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that bit looks bigger than that bit? I feel like that looks like it had more grass. I don't know. I think I know why. I think when I was mowing this bit of grass, I thought actually the grass looks better over there, so it's probably going to drop more. Ida John, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome to the Cutie Pie gang. Yeah, so do I have a Discord? I do indeed. The Discord is that link right there, so hopefully you've got that and can join. Yeah, so I think this bit wasn't as good grass, so fingers crossed there should be a lot more grass that was actually cut, even though it looks maybe similar in terms of like actual like land results wise. Hopefully will be better. I'm gonna try and squeeze. Can I squeeze this into here? That's not gonna fit. No, this is gonna have to stay outside or go in the other shed. I might put it in the other shed actually. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any more mowing for a while. It's probably gonna be, well, it's well into October now, so I'm thinking probably not until, yeah, spring maybe. But it's been good. Is that gonna fit in there? I don't think it's gonna fit in there either. No, this is gonna have to go in the trees next door. Which is fine. It's all good. Yeah, nice. Right, windrower is somewhere. Where's the wrapper? Where did I leave the wind? Oh, it's over there, tucked in the tree. I might actually, do I want to attach that now? No, I don't think I do. Because next time I'm going to be moving the trees. So yes, no, that's fine. I'm going to leave that as it is. Nice, guys. Well, that is the end of stream. I think I thought I was going to finish that mowing a lot more quickly. Yeah. Anyway, still pretty decent. And I think that's going to make a good few bales. So hopefully next time I'll be selling the bales that I do already have. Those sheds look so good in that map. Yeah, they really suit it, I think. A, because they kind of look a bit like beaten up, and I don't know, the colouring just goes well with it as well. But yeah, like this one tucks away quite nicely here. This is obviously going to be my living space for a bit. And yeah, this one, they're quite cheap as well. So if you're doing a start from scratch challenge like I am, it's very helpful to have sheds that aren't like really, really expensive. So yeah, these are going to help me out big time. I don't know how this second door opens. I don't know if I can only have one open at a time. Does that open as well? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's quite cool. Yeah, decent. So yeah, I think next time I'll probably quickly go around and finish chopping up the other stumps. Get the wood loaded up, get that windrowed, get them baled and wrapped. That's going to keep me busy for a fair amount of time. So yeah, that's a good start to next time. And then let's have a look and see if there's any deadwood contracts as well, because I think the sawmill's probably going to need topping up. Yes, there is. So there's a small one luckily on the way to the sawmill, which is good. And let's quickly just double check what we got in there. Yes, we got 20k of wood still to be processed, but that does go pretty quickly, so we want to keep that as topped up as possible, really. That is the main source of income at the moment. But you know what? Finishing on quite a decent amount of money. Quite a bit of progress. It doesn't feel like I've made as much progress as I probably have, but I think it's actually been not as bad as I think it has been. Oh, I've just realised I sped up time, which I definitely did not want to do. Yeah, guys, thank you for joining. Apologies for all the technical issues. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out next time. I sent you a request on Discord. Yeah, I'll have a look after stream quickly before I hop off. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining today. Ida John, thank you for the follow again, much appreciated. Hope you guys all have a good week, and hopefully see you in the next stream, which is Thursday at, what did I say, 7 o'clock probably. So yeah, if you're not part of the Discord, join that. I also have Instagram and TikTok, so yeah, you can also follow on there. Updates are normally on Discord, so that is the best way to get stream updates. But guys, hopefully see you in the next one, and have a good evening. See you later.